Hello, everybody, and thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Let's Talk About STEAM. I am back, Miss Taylor, with my forever special guest, Mr. John.
Hi, guys. Happy to be back.
We are so excited that it's March and it's almost springtime.
That's right.
And that it is almost
St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day. So we are filming this on Tuesday, which means St. Patrick's Day is tomorrow, Wednesday. So we wanted to do a little St. Patrick's Day themed experiment with you today.
That's right.
So we are going to be making we've got our green food coloring, a green DIY Lucky Bounce Ball.
That's right.
So we're going to tell you our ingredients. So we do have a few different chemicals here. So we want to make sure that if you're doing this at home, you're doing it with an adult, right,
yes,
Mr. John?
For sure.
That's why I have supervision right here with me. So what you'll need is some just plain old white glue. You'll need some green food coloring. We've got some cornstarch. We've got some borax powder. So this is a cleaning, laundry detergent type of powder. And we've got some hot water already to go in a glass.
4 tablespoons worth.
Yes, thank you. So what we're going to do, Mr. John's going to take this glass with the 4 tablespoons of hot water, and he's going to add 1 teaspoon, just 1 teaspoon of the borax powder. And while he's doing that, after he adds the powder, he's going to just take a fork and stir, stir, stir until that borax powder is dissolved. And I am going to prep our other glass. So Mr. John, will you hand me the tablespoon? Thank you.
Welcome.
So in this glass, I'm going to be adding 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. Take my other fork and kind of level it off there. So adding my 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, might get a little messy. And then I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of glue. And make sure you're doing this with an adult. How's it going, Mr. John?
Well, it's dissolving fairly well. I'm starting to think maybe we might be a little super saturated.
Okay. Do you think we need anything?
Well, if we're super saturated, the only thing that would really help is more water, but that's not what the recipe called for.
This is not.
So
This is the first time that Mr. John and I are doing this experiment. So like you, we're going to see how it turns out. Right?
that's right.
That is what science is all about, right? Doing experiments. Sometimes things might not work as well as you want.
It took Thomas Edison somewhere in the neighborhood of 200 times to get the light bulb right.
That's right. And what is the quote that when he was asked about it, he said, "I didn't fail. I learned 200 ways how not to make a light bulb."
That's right. That's right.
So that's the fun part about science.
And I just want to disclaim, if Mr. John got that figure wrong, Mr. John went to school for English, not for math, so he doesn't retain the numbers quite so well. But you get the idea.
That sounds right. All right, so I've got my 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, 2 tablespoons of glue, and I'm going to add in some of that green food coloring. Once I take the tab off, this is a brand new bottle.
That's right.
That we got just for
this experiment.
That's right. All right. Now, my turn to stir. Oh, I see some green happening.
Oh,
Let's see.
yes.
Oh, it's very green.
Oh.
Y'all see?
That's really coming to life.
Yeah. So our next step, once I finish this, is that we're going to pour Mr. John's mixture into this mixture. And what's going to happen is the chemicals in the borax powder and the chemicals in the glue are going to react.
That's right.
We're going to see what happens. All right, Mr. John. Are we ready?
I think so.
All right, I'm gonna pour in. Okay. Let's stir, stir, stir. And we'll see what happens. Ooh,
Oh, okay.
we're getting kind of
Ooh,
stretchy here.
seems like we're on the right track.
I think so. Makes a funny sound
It
too.
does. I don't know if you guys can really tell, but it's thickening up.
It
There's
is.
gradually less liquid and more of this going
And
on.
it's stretchy. Ooh.
Ooh. Well, looks like you could make a bouncy ball.
Okay, we're getting very stretchy now. All right, let's keep stirring. Wow.
Well done, Miss Taylor.
Thank you. Science is so cool.
Science is really cool.
And remember, if you do this at home, make sure you do it with an adult. Just so we can be safe.
That's right. Safety is the #1 priority.
That's right. What do we think, Mr. John?
It's really coming together. I can see a shape beginning
Right.
to form.
It feels pretty hard.
Hmm.
It's feeling pretty tough.
Okay. I think we're getting to a place where we need to start rolling it into that
Maybe
ball shape.
so. Should we try?
So we give it a go.
Wow. Okay. You want me to try first?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
All right.
Since you did the stirring, I think you should do the honors.
Ooh.
How does it feel?
Squishy. Turning my hands green. Wow. It's a funny feeling. Definitely a funny feeling. Y'all can see.
It sort of looks like green silly putty.
It does look like green silly putty. It's an interesting, it's a squishy texture. You can squish it out and then you can kind of roll it back into that
Yeah.
shape. Do you want to feel?
Sure. Oh yes, definitely a silly putty slime kind of texture.
Right? Roll. And it still is making those funny noises.
It is. Must be the moisture in there.
Must be. Got green hands. How are your hands, Mr. John?
Oh, mine are greening up.
Green too.
I'm going to have 2 green thumbs finally.
There we go. Just in time for spring.
Just in time for spring. Start some gardening.
Just in time. All right, now here's going to be the real test. Do we think it's going to bounce? If we try to bounce it on the table.
Have hope and faith that it's going to bounce, Miss Taylor.
You want to try it?
Think we're round enough?
I think so. All right, cross your fingers.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Whoa!
We got a little bounce.
We definitely bounced. We try it again?
Yep, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh.
That definitely bounces.
It did.
How fun.
All right. Very nice, Miss Taylor.
Awesome. So hard to believe that we just took some glue, cornstarch, borax, hot water, and some food coloring to make it green, and we just made a bouncy ball.
We did.
High five.
High five.
Let's do it again. 3, 2, 1. That is so neat. Oh, it bounced away.
And, well, I know what we'll be doing for the rest of the evening.
Yes, we're going to be playing with our lucky bouncy ball just in time for St. Patrick's Day. If you try this at home, remember to do so with an adult and show us a picture or video. Let us know how it works for you.
That's right.
And in the meantime, happy St. Patrick's Day and happy almost spring.
That's right.
And we will see you next month for another Let's Talk About STEAM.
Sounds good to me.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, everybody.